Alright guys, welcome to another beer review, and today we're going over to McColl's Brewery, and this is brewed in collaboration with Hop Secret, and this is the Hedgerow IPA, which is, let's see, Hedgerow IPA, it's what you expect. It's brewed with blackberries, raspberries and blackcurrant. The hops are Centennial, Citra, Cascade and Denali. Malt is Pale Ale and Oats. Yeast is BRY 97. And yeah, I think I've had another beer from these guys, and it was a pretty damn special one, which was, it was an imperial stout, like a vanilla pudding or custard, impy custard it was called. Short was McColl's, and that was extraordinary. It was like the gloopiness of Omnipio, but for like a fraction of the price, and one of my favourite beers of the year. And yeah, this just sounds right up my street, because I do love a good fruited IPA. So yeah, lovely artwork there, really nice and simple photography. I'm not sure who Hop Secret are. It does say something at the top, but I just can't read it. So I'm not sure if they're a brewery or if they're like a hop grower, but there will be links down below. So yeah, pick this up from Northern Beer Temple. And great shop if you've not been, and if you live in the Wigan area, definitely give it a go, because there's some absolutely fantastic bottle shops. It's an absolutely fantastic bottle shop, and Wigan is really putting itself on the map for beer. So anyway, let's see what we get with this one then. So I love fruited IPAs, and I'm really loving berry characters in beers. So beer in the glass then. And I don't know if I read out the ABV, so I'll do that in just a second. Please be patient. ABV is 8%. So yeah, first beer of the night. Got a day off tomorrow, so could have a few drinky poos and then have a drinky poo tomorrow. Anyway, beer in the glass then, and that looks really nice. A nice dark sort of amber colour, a little bit of haze in there, and loads of particulates in that glass. Fantastic, isn't it? It's like one of those on camera it looks like, you know, in Jurassic Park where they've got the like insect in the amber on the walking stick. That's what it reminds me of colour wise. It looks fantastic, and the beer poured with about 3 fingers worth of a nice compact slightly off-white head. So let's see what we get on the nose. And it's what you expect from hedgerow fruits, but it's blended beautifully with the hoppy character. So it's like bordering, am I smelling hops or am I smelling the berries here? A bit of a blood orangey grapefruit citrus tone in there. But yeah, it's all about those blackberries, raspberries and strawberries, was that? Let's see. Blackcurrant, raspberry and blackberry. I probably read that wrong at the start, but yeah, you're getting all that. You're getting like a bit of Ribena. Loads of jammy tones in this as well. No detection at all of that 8% ABV. Smells really good, so let's give it a taste. Cheers, guys. You're getting that sort of like fresh tartness from the inclusion of those berries. It's not overbearingly sweet, so it doesn't give that impression of like a flavouring. It's like you've got the collection of fruits in your hand, squished them up and just devoured them like a Roman. Big bitterness on the back end as well. Always appreciated in this sweet IPA climate. Devastatingly drinkable as well. Yeah, I'm loving the tartness. That's probably my favourite aspect of this beer. You're getting those lovely fruit flavours. You're getting a lovely medley of hops in there. But it's that tartness and like slightly sour, exciting flavour which is really helping lift this beer. And usually beers like this, don't know if you saw what was on my eye then, because I clearly didn't see it. It was like a smudge. Mind you, I need to clean these glasses. Yeah, it's Sometimes you get a little bit of harshness with these sorts of beers. But this to me is just, it's really nice. And it's not too sweet. That's the important thing for me. And it tastes like the fruits that are in there, backed up with a nice subtle hoppy character, adding a little bit of a citrus bite to it. Then there's maybe a subtle dank earthiness in there. It's definitely got those sort of like West Coast resiny vibes about it as well. But it's still a bright and flavoursome beer. And yeah, just look at the stuff just floating around. This is good stuff. Yeah, really good stuff indeed. So, McColl's have knocked it out of the park again with this beer. Yeah, it's the perfect amount of fruit for me. And this was canned on, best before date is in May of 2000, or is that January next year? I can't read it. The barcode's a little bit, the code's a little bit smudged. Not sure if you can read that at all. Probably not. But yeah, Hedgerow DIPA. It tastes exactly like you would expect and want a beer called a Hedgerow IPA to taste like. That's really good, and I love these sorts of beers because it's a good way to get your 5 a day, and most times it's the only way I get my 5 a day. That's why I've got a big penchant for citrus IPAs. So we'll just see if, oh look at that, cream pie right there. Yeah, always lowering the tone, but I'm sure I did a really offensive check-in of the Imperial Stout, like sexually motivated, because it was that damn good. I need to get myself another bottle if possible. That's, of course, if it is the same brewery. I could be talking out my arse there, but yeah, look at that. Look how hazy that's become. It's almost like a jam or a marmalade in a glass. Smoothed out a little bit of breadiness coming through. Oh, it's still a damn good beer. That's lovely stuff. I love this sort of beer. That's not going to last at all because I'm just going to absolutely demolish that. So in terms of a rating then, I would give this a 9 out of 10. If it had a little bit of a bolder body, I know we're spoiled in that regard with beers nowadays, but if it had just a little bit more of a decadent, chewy mouthfeel, then that would have just been astronomical. But as it is, it's a damn near perfect beer anyway. So yeah, if you get an opportunity to try this and you like blackcurrants, raspberries and blackberries, then this is an IPA for you. It really, really is. So 9 out of 10 from McColl's and Hop Secret. If you've tried it, let me know your thoughts, opinions down below. If you've tried any from either breweries, again, not sure if Hop Secret's a brewery, it'll be in the description. But yeah, if you've tried anything else from McColl's, then let me know your thoughts, opinions. If any of my friends and fellow beer tubers have reviewed this one, then their links will be down below. And hopefully you'll join me next time for another beer review. So, thank you for watching, and I shall hopefully see you later. Cheers.